Hello, assalamu alaikum. Naka ngeen def? I hope ne yéen a ngi okay. So maa ngi ni génn si live nag waaye du ma yàgg fii at all. So dama sonna sax si binda bi. Dama sonna seeni beñaa di lay. Dama sonna si binda bi binda mënuma explain everything si binda. So ak suma naka to suma type errors yu bari yi. So ma ne xaaral ma génn si ma wax xëy na use ma gémmiñ bi this time sonna naa si binda. So nit yaa ngi gis nga man moom everyday ma ekkati new project man moom jack of all trades man fuñ ma sentu rek romba naa fa jack of all trades léegi maa ngi dugga si football te man xawma nothing gis nga man su ma seetaan football xanaa Gambia yee di play de Gambia suñu play man moom maa ngi toog rek di ñaan ñu win ma naka tradi sa su ko defee ma nekk di support waaw waaye pour ne naka lañ de play games football man I don't know nothing about football but liñ nekk di def moo nekk ne we seen like soo demee in Gambia waxuma ne football nekku fa fi nga xam ne special needs people ñu fa waaye bariwut so da nga gis ne su ñëwee si xale yi they are very close to my heart because dama lay gis ne lu bari they are not xëy na léegi tamit nit yi amuñ jumtuwaay because ñu bari bëgg nañ leen dimbale waaye amuñ the material suñu soxla because ko am special needs comme ñi nga xam ne dañ am severe special needs especially ñi nga xam ne dañ am global developmental learning delays so ñooñu seen football or seen sports it have to be designed to the child's needs so understand nga te nit ki su amutee the materials yum soxla all of the football gears yum soxla so it becomes a problem pour sometimes pour support xale yi nii so but loolu nekk waruta nekk excuse pour xale yi duñ am seen football club like any other person luñ nekk di def nekku ne comme like dañ bugga pour naka toti sa def football pour professional football we are not looking for professional pour xale ñu play professionally but it be a club or whatever club this time dañ wax ne just we will as time goes on we will always tap into we are looking for opportunities we are only looking for opportunities to create those opportunities for children to participate in community level make friends integrate them into communities and friends and connect them to their communities ndax loolu make na sense I don't know but this is the idea. So the idea, because every time when I visualize things, I'm visualizing things based on my kid as well. Sometimes, usually, most of the time. Because suma hole man suma dombi, Freddie, the father play rugby, they them rock climbing, dinner them def lot of different sports. But Mali is very difficult. Mali amut friends. Mali amut friends. Because pulga xale bi ni léegi su ma ko yóbboo sax si like in a football just in a park he's so threatened by little children so he is a nice and kind boy but su gisee xale he don't like to share it doesn't matter how many times dañ ko wax mu share duy nango share soo ko kigee football dafa enu football bi mu dem you see so comme ñu mel ni suma doom bi it's very difficult pour nga ku leen a amal team pour invest so much energy pour ñu understand nga engage leen into sports so it's very difficult suñ nekkee school sa daf lay dimbale because school bi dañ leen dee dimbale si lu ñoo def ñu ngi am one-to-one education ñu ngi su ñoo def seen sports or su ñoo def creative activities like arts and stuff these are things yi nga xam ne Mali one-to-one basis he's good but soo ko yóbboo in a place bi nga xam ne is open there are a lot of children he struggle so every time suma xoolee Mali and then I always will take notes. To suma jëlee notes summit, I'm also visualizing the kids ñi nga xam ne they don't even have those fields and those parks and things to go. And then the thing, the ones that get to me is, they don't have, many of them in the villages, they don't have schools there. And then sometimes in some towns, they don't have schools there. So if the children are not having schools in their communities, pour ñu mëna dem to a place bi nga xam ne dinañ mëna nekk in a controlled environment bi nga xam ne dinañ leen empower they are, mingling with other children. There are a lot of things is lacking. It's just lacking. So what we are trying to do is, when you come like, after school clubs, come club, like at least, depending on the people, the volunteers and the coaches, to play football. So recognizing Halation needs is very different. To suñ waxé né pour football for children with special needs, ñun bëggu ñoo nekk ñi nga xamné ñom ñoy discriminate. So suñ né for special needs, dañ bëgg pull the children that are on wheelchairs to be involved, the children that are on walking aids to be involved, the children that are without aids to be involved, regardless of their disabilities. Regardless of their disabilities. If they want to play it, if they want to be there, or even if they just want to be at the field to do something, we will create those opportunities. So this is the idea. Pull the, once in a week, 3 times in a week, 4 times in a week. Let the children have a place, because some of them are left at home because of some disabilities, because they cannot, pull transport line from so many minute transport, just, moto nga dugal len for why pull, in anyhow that they walk to a place, that they be transported, in a vehicle. It doesn't matter. But some of them are just stuck in the house. So who's stuck in the house? Koku no nakala mo muna gene pull mo, socialize with other people. Nyana mom, nyung len bay, nyung neka di wor si dikabirek. So when you are going everywhere, you see them, they are walking around, they don't stay home. Sometimes it's difficult pulling a bail and you to stay. So it depend on people, send care, care, send conditions, see what they are, and then also, send situation at home. So dumale blame komga gis hale simberabi and stuff. Why? Some of these kids cannot even express themselves. So gene new them sibiti new del swat, sudara happiness, they cannot tell what happened to their body, who's tell them something that is discriminatory, or abuse them, verbally, emotionally, or physically. They cannot express themselves. So what we are trying to do is to try and take these kids from homes or from the streets, put them in a club, they play football, they can just play around. It doesn't matter whatever their ability, that's fine. As long as they will have somewhere to look up, to look forward to go and spend time. We will try to get some arts and crafts, depending on, what our donations is. We cannot promise, but, we'll continue to lobby. So to lobby for resources, to lobby for funding. So when we are there, they cannot play the whole match. So they might want to, check out. At least, so what we are trying to do is, once we, the volunteers have the trainings that they need, to understand what is at stake and what is at hand, to protect these kids, to make sure that they are there to have a good time, to play sports, and also to socialize. Whilst they're there, didn't try to, make sure, like drawing books here, drawing papers here, and, all of these crayons and stuff. So you made those donations, then I guess you distribute in all where these clubs are. So they are not interested to play football, they can be taken on the side to do something else. We want to have, some of them, they like music, let them play music. They are irritated by music. So which means when we are creating this, we will talk with every single parent, putting you understand what the everything about the child. You draw up a plan because we want football that is going to be tailored to the child's needs. Not football to just, create a club, but it's just somewhere where these children can go, can play, can have fun, can be themselves and express themselves in the way and this is the way the teams will adapt to their needs. So this is the idea. But then the more you go into it, because legi mom thank God, dono, so then start to build up one team after the next. So what we are doing is, this charity, what we're going to do is to look at what we have, what donations we have. So Sumute Bena, 2 teams in one region, we make sure we go into that region, make sure everything is there. So Nyunsun Boss, we do easy, come like, ninga deme see streets, and hale, you form a football club and then give them the shots and everything they need and they are running, playing. Nyunsun boss bi is very different, completely different. So ñun suñu boss bi, like, we have to make sure rek ne am nañ in place all of the guards you need to protect these kids. Suñ daano, you know, at least they are protected. Sen bopa yangi protect, sen hands, sen elbows, sen legs, and sen knees. Everything is protected. What we can do possibly, we need to get markers in there. Inga hamne. So do all of these things. Ima wax niti ñoo mako lay advice because man xawma football. I don't know football. So niti ñoo ma lay advice. Why thank God, like we are now talking to people who are actually at the professional level. Nga xamne, you know, they are very exposed and they know the game, they know, and then plus in Gambia tamit ñi nga xamne they are so vested in, you know, sports. So nga gis ne to ñun we are open, we are very open to people to come in and help. Remember, these are going to communities. Who are these communities? Man sena bu jogewuma in every community. Ñi nekk tamit si lifin bi jogewuñ in every community. This is for your community. This is for the children that have special needs for your community. So we need the support of everybody pour ñu make sure rek ne, because xale yi ñoo jël pour ñu dimbale leen, when xam nga léegi soo ko nekkee di wax it's very difficult pour nit yi ñu comprehend, but when they actually see the services that we are going to offer, and then the families, how they are going to be impacted positively by these things that we want to put in place. So we will definitely need people to support. And then maybe, you know, because Tewini so advocating for these kids, one of them could be your family member or could be your friend's child. Because I don't give birth to all of these kids, nor do the people in our charity. But we think that we are Gambians and we shouldn't help just because we know somebody. We just have to do the right thing because that is what is important for country. So football, we will go into it, not because of like we are professionals and stuff. We are going to bank on professionals to help us, to give us the right advice, give us the right mechanism, give us the right training, give us, you know, luñ soxla pour ñu mëna make sure rek ne these things are, you know, going to take place. So another thing mo fa nekka, you know, because we are obviously we are charity, but we are working hard. Luñ mun ñu ko def te nekkul ne man kenn maa nekk si charity bi. I haven't been to anybody's home. The people on the ground, the board members on the ground, ñoom ñoo nekk ñi nga xam ne onosanga ñoo lay def tricoter liggéey bi yëpp. But the problem is transportation. The more I think about it, su ma nekkee di wax moto, am na suma benn sister bu ma lay call, mu ne ma seena bu yow tamit li nga ñaan métti na de moto. Ma ne leen yes, but léegi yaa ngi gis. I mean, we have a lot of trips to make to hospital trips. We have a hospital trip for one person. Danga dem ñu jox la appointment. Nga delluwaat ñu jox la appointment. Nga delluwaat ñu jox la appointment. So you know, at some point we definitely have to have cars because if we don't have vehicles, these kids, some of them, you know, will still be left at home because they cannot even suñ la waxee ne LRR. We are going there to play football. Not everybody is living near where these football fields are. We need to transport these kids to go, and these are weekly basis or, you know, few days in a week to go and play and then take them back. And then also, you know, muna def like food distribution, see, muna jail kids, you know, to take them to hospitals and back. Muna jail tamit hale protect them for day out. Because, you know, these are very important. These are very important. Leader for impact. Sila fi hale te dina tax pul halel mo am opportunity. Let them not stay at home, just be having pain. Just be experiencing pain. People cannot live in pain all the time or in hunger or, you know, you just be starving. This is not okay. So, and then when they have opportunity to be out, let them be out. So, mandamale watas bena moto motane nyaka moto at all. So I'm still here begging for a car. I have the belief there are many Gambians, in fact. They have big, massive hearts. People take a car and donate it to charity to do work, to do community work. I'm living here. I'm not going to use a car in the Gambia. You understand? So this is for just a charity to work so that the charity can be empowered to do more work. So honestly, I'm still begging because but when it comes to charity, we are just saying that, you know, we cannot even like save up. Like if you have some money and then somebody is feeling sick and, you know, and they need help, what are you going to say? What are you going to do? Stay there and then buy and then you continue. We cannot do it. So when we have funds, we invest them onto these kids. It's either we are buying medication or we are buying food or we are supplying this, we are supplying that. So we are just begging Gambians and, you know, friends of the Gambia, please donate us a car so that we can, we can do the sports, so that we can do day outs, so we can, do food distributions, mobility aid distributions. You continue you book kids to appointments and back, and at least you wanna continue delegate. So I'm very excited for this project. Maybe I will also learn a lot, because I don't man bibs. Musuma hamne sa football. I'm not like what people wear call bibs. I'm just like man could just do to find out. So bapare tamit ñu ngi am tamit a really kind donor. Mom tamit mu ñu donate some so and all of our shirts will have our charity logo, and they will have our charity names, and they will all be personalized. So it's really nice. I'm very excited. And I'm just like visualizing what is going to happen in for these kids. And hopefully our aim is, if we start and target the end of year, so by the end of 2023, this is like 6 regions in the Gambia, if I am not mistaken. Then I guess ne xale dinañ commencé di am tournaments, where the people of LRL will be meeting the people of Banjul, or the children of Banjul will be meeting. So we'll have a lot of tournaments. There is a lot of fun in sports. So, and all this, every team, like every region, if they have 2 teams, so which means these are 12 teams created. So they can meet, they can play maybe once a year and stuff. This is nice. And then also lumloy cause moneka siblings will be involved. So I mean sibling, because I always don't like to ignore siblings, because siblings, most of them also then they suffer a lot of abuse, because so special needs, then dinañ la wara kikila. For them, you are tagged. That is just tagged. So sakatuma su nga xamne ñi nga xamne dañ am special needs yi nga xamne is visible. So danga gis ne sen siblings have to live through, and also will see a lot of abuse to their loved ones and stuff. And then they become also carers, because yo yale gonna understand. So anything you're in there, or so yeah, we did them si marse bi yola mo wax kay talk. So your tamit sa life daf lay put on hold a little bit, because of yangi nakatodi say yangi raka or mag bi nga xamne mu nga am special needs. So if we see vulnerable siblings as well, we will te ñu foog ne we can support them pour ñu ñoom tamit pour feel supported and stuff. And then what we are also doing, since we are going to form these teams, and you have to remember every team is like 36, like every the 2 teams will be like about 36 children. So Suneke 36 children, these are 36 families. Maybe less than 36 families, because sometimes some families dinga gis ñu am too special special needs. But generally, it's always very rare pour nga fekk so many people ñu am special needs in one family. But if that is the case, then because we come across those cases. So léegi lu nekk di wax moo nekk families yi nii yëpp, you see, we will get direct contact with the families, and we can create support groups. Support groups to help, empower these parents. And obviously, we don't know every single condition, but what we study, what we know, and then involve other people. This is their work and this is their line. Ñu seet naka la ñoo mëna leading in the families together. Football, man, I believe ne sports is a unifier. So danga gis ne ñi ba pare xalé tamit dinañ gëna mëna that club, ñu am friends, ñu build friends, friendship, ñu am network. Nga gis ne ñoom tamit understand nga dinañ recognize ante on the streets, dinañ mëna meet and play. Parents yi dinañ mëna xamanté sen boppa understand nga, and also there is just a lot of benefit and a lot of pride in these things. So loolu lañ nekk di loolu lañ nekk right now, loolu lañ nekk so am na suñ dono bu ñu promise ne you support with so many things, because support na a lot of people in the Gambia. Why moom si boppam admit na ne musuta support ñi nga xam ne dañ am naka toti special needs te charity bi will definitely stand with us. Mom feel la established, UK la established. So dina make sure rek ne they will stand with us and give us all the support needed, but the materials we need because they recognize ne is very important pour xale yi. We want to make sure rek ne they are really fully protected when they are from out of their homes to the field and back to their homes. So that is what we to people who are not interested in sports like me. you know, ñu bari duñ ko gis like what is it, is sports and yow loo nekk di wax yow kañ nga xam sports or jack of all trades basically. But the people that are going to benefit, and then the examples, and then it's not only the children that are involved. The volunteers are from their own communities. The volunteers are from their own communities who will provide care and support to these vulnerable children in their own communities. So this is, you know, it's great, it's, you know, it's nice. And I think once people start to gaze on videos or go to watch their match and or stuff, but we have to remember that, you know, when we are dealing with children with special needs, then they book a pool sometimes, most of the time, you know, because then book a pool, you create an environment being is a way, because lu nekk di wax moo nekk, you know, suñ nekkee si yoon bi, suñ nekkee di fi kenn talut leen, kenn lifinut leen, waaye suñ ñëwee si in a place bi nga xam ne, this is a place set up for them. There lañ bugga pour ñu gis ne duñ am benn discrimination, duñ am benn abuse, duñ am benn, they are free. Dina nekk a place bi nga xam ne they are free to be themselves. Pour ñu help leen, pour ñoom seen boppa, duñ impose nothing on them. We don't want them to progress like, understand nga, they excel. What we want is ñoom ñu okay seen own right, ñu enjoy the environment buñ nekka, ñu am fun at the environment buñ nekka. So, and then nga gis ne ñu learn and grow, and then, you know, involved in sports. Sports is always good because, you know, it's healthy as well. So and then xam naa ne dinaa ñëw tamit si kanam dinaa fundraise, because obviously su demee time bi near bem urma ne léegi am nañ all of the things, so we must need funding pour ñu dimbale xale yi, some of them pour ñu am pass pour XCC plus bu ñu pour play football, we cannot do all of it, but where we can support we will support. And then also ñu provide lekka su gaay ñëwee ñu am lekka, ñu am drinks, ñu am snacks, ñu am, you know, ñu am fun. And then, you know, if we can have music there, fine. If we cannot have music, that is what we will work with the means what luñ am ba pare continue to lobby for resources. So this is what it is. ñu bari ñu ma text nag, because I don't think ne understand nañ man li ma wax bu baax, because ñoom ñu ngi foog ne ñu dañ nekk di ut material, sport gears pour distribute to the communities. No, what we are doing is we are setting up children football teams for children ñi nga xam ne, you know, they are very vulnerable in their communities or their homes, pour ñu mun a génn si ñu am place to go and a place to just be themselves. That is what we are trying to do. So along the way, bu dee dañ like more than what we need, obviously we will try to help, you know, other football clubs or, you know, other children out there ñi nga xam ne, because pour nga vulnerable, it doesn't only mean ne danga am special needs nga door a vulnerable. Pour nga am na yéen sisla mbula yamwe I'm seeing a lot of my wujas. I'm not happy. And my marriage, I don't know, since how long? Every day my color note is coming, I don't see no color note. So anyway, so suñ gisee tamit like children that are vulnerable ñi nga xam ne, or, you know, people are trying, young people dañ dee nekk seen community bi dañ dee want to give back, but sometimes it's just very hard because they just don't have the materials yiñ soxla pour ñu mun a, you know, you know, go to the extra mile by helping this. So suñ gisee façon yooyu noonu, you know, te ñu am ko dinañ ko def, but right now our main focus is to set up what we started. So, and the response so far is great. Not many people have donated, but the few people that are donating are, you know, are doing, like, you know, a lot more than I ever expected. You know, somebody here in the UK have just donated 500. Te moom mu ne nañu dimbale mu fay ko mu yóbbu ko Gambia. So it's just from dafa was this Sunday pour ñu dem pick up, but this Sunday I'm not gonna be it's Freddy's birthday, so duma mun a dem this Sunday. So next Sunday we will go to package them all, put them in boxes, label them, and then these are 500 bips for Gambia. And then he just and then I spoke to him again. He have more things for sports to give to us. You see, this is great. And then we have somebody in America could donate like the 36 gears, the 36, man, I don't know, because and jerseys. So that is the shorts. Every pair, every set is socks with the matching shorts and the matching, you know, shirt. So bobu nonu tamit donate nañu fofu nonu 36. So this is amazing. Lee is enough for two teams. So, you know, this is amazing. And then this donor who donate a large quantity of so many aids in Sohla, all of these shoes in Sohla, and so many things soxla ba pare tamit plus all the jackets also pour suñ génne seen kër yi suñ leen pigee up nit yi nañ leen mën a may yoon be kind pour ñu recognize ne there is a special needs person ki nga xam ne mu ngi ñëw te mu leen a romba so that cars will recognize them and people would recognize them on the way ne pour ñu prioritize leen as well so ba pare Gambia ni tamit indi Gambia war nañoo try di make sure rek ne xam naa ne loolu moom yàgg naa ko fa gis maire sax su amee bagage sax nga gis ko ku ndaw mu daw dem jëlal ko bagage am pour mu egga fu mu dimbale ko so this is always there but again advocacy and awareness is our field so man dama lay wax rek ne nga gis nit ku nga xam ne mu ngi sol orange mbuba reflective jackets yi nii may leen leen yoon because they are wearing it not because dañ ko bëgg a sol they are wearing it so that people can recognize ne people are these are vulnerable or ñu ngi liggéey or ñu ngi dem fenn or stuff nga may leen it's either they are visually impaired or they have special needs or they are going whatever that is why may leen yoon man fii fii xale su ñoo génn sax from school di dem some areas dangaa gis ñu ngi sol seen protective gears yi so when you see them please give them way pour nga make sure rek na create way nga dem ba pare ñu wàññi staring nga gis group of children ñëpp a ngi sol seen reflective jackets di dem and then they are wearing it because they want to be safe they want to be seen pour nga may leen yoon pour ñu mën a dem they are not coming there to harm you or anything so don't laugh at them don't stand there staring don't stand there talking where people can hear you just because they am special needs minute ne everybody like amuñ sense they have sense te suñ dama laa ne yàlla create so yow daf la create sa without brains nekkut sa boppa bi that doesn't give you the license pour nga use any words bi nga xam ne is discriminatory or disrespectful to others so basically like ñu continue so basically we are working on it is a project bi nga xam ne it will take time is a project bi nga xam ne di nga invest a lot of energies pour make sure ne everything li nga xam ne di nga put in safeguarding things in place pour nga so it's not something li nga mën a jóg rek tey rek nga ne xaaral ñu because xale son am nañ buba am nañ all of these materials so na xale no it needs a lot of planning a lot of taking your time a lot of looking into things asking people ñi nga xam ne they are knowledgeable xam nañ about lii ñu wax la ñu train la so loolu moo tax man comme que xaw ma nothing si man lu ma mun moo nekk pour ñu advocate there are board members who will ñoom they will engage the authorities and institutions relevant to what we are going to do ñoom dinañ leen engage ba pare ñoom seen boppa dinañ mobilize the people dinañ get the right kids yi nga xam ne ñoo need those supports ñu indi leen so da nga gis ne man suma involvement is just to lobby for AIDS and then the groundwork there are people there to do it and then also like this coach and then people are just suggesting so many amazing people nga call foog ma reach out si gars yi pour ñoom yëpp ñu ñëw pour ñu te ñun yëpp ñu nga gis ñu def binda and teg ko si yoon and then teg ko si in a way bi nga xam ne these kids will be protected te hands ñu la bàyyee they are gonna be safe hands it's very very important and then the other thing is pour ñu respect leen pour ñëpp understand ne this is for these kids and for me being here ñoom seen boppa dañu war a xam seen responsibility lan la so duñ jël rek doomi jàmbur indi ko ebi lifin ne la xay yow diw saa nga demba yow seetal kii paate yow seetal kii kooku amul training amul dara xamul lu moo defar and stuff we are registered charity and we don't want to be sued bëgguñ kenn suuñu nowhere and we don't also want any injuries yi nga xam ne understand is due to negligence so we want to try and help and then but we want to help in the right way so it's going to take us a long time so these are some of the things yu ma wax moo nekk ba pare maa ngi am benn xaleel nag mu ngi feebar ba bugg a dee is differently able te yaayam is a single mom and mu ngi bugg a dem lopitaan xale bi noppam bi yëpp a ngi néewi xale baa ngi feebar so he needs to reach and am naa léegi ni could donate I believe is 12 pounds which is amazing why please maa ngi ñaan tamit please because xale like 15 years kooku noonu yaayam mënu ko boot di dem taxaw ji si tali bi di xaar moto to moto te xale bi mënuta is like physically challenged te amut mobility aids te mu ngi feebar so maa ngi ñaan nag please ku loo ko may please nga call ma or nga write to me and so that the child can be taken to hospital and also get the prescriptions yu soxla and also help them with nutrition. So xaaral ma bàyyi leen suma doom yi léegi te ñu wàcc school man mi sax maa ngi ni wàcc liggéey dama wàcc liggéey rek ñëw maa ngi over sona sax so waaye ma ne xaaral ma génn because nit yaa ngi ñu bari ñu ma text di call ñu bari like come to our region. So now I'm here to say all of the regions will have 2 teams. Just many 2 teams lu mean moo nekka you know it's like when we are going to mobilize, we're going to mobilize the children pour ñu team of football guy ñu ne ma 18 la. I don't know how much it is, but ñu ne ma 18 la. So we will have the 18 team 18 and another 18 su ko defee ñaari team yi mun a play together. This is what we mean by 2 teams. So it's just the 18 and the 18. Mënuñoo create one team and then ñooñu ñan la ñoo player. So we must team bu nekk dinañ am different colors. So ñii suñ nekkee blue color, ñii ñu nekk comme nga ne black color. Those people and then ñu lifin leen. So naka doon say ñu boole leen pour ñu mën a play. So this is what I mean by 2 teams if it makes sense. So baax na xaaral foog naa ne li ma bugg a wax yëpp wax naa ko waaye maa ngi ñaan yàlla ñaan nangu suma ñaan please ñu may ñu moto pour ñu mën a gën a mën a liggéey because soo nañ si pass bi it's just a lot. So moto daf ñu loon may daf ñu loon jox another you know extra support si charity bi sax pour ñu mën a def a lot. So jërë leen jëf ngeen am jaama fi ngeen mënti nekk and then ñu continue ñu liggéey. And if you know something about football and you are interested to participate to help these children, write to me and let's talk, or you can write to our the page, the welfare sorry suma doom bi mu ma call ni sa wàcc na write to the welfare of children with Down syndrome. There are a lot of board members who are there most of the time dama lay respond, and you know another times I mean ñeneen ñi dañuy respond. So so if you get so if you get in touch with me, I will help. And if you get in touch with the page, there are also always other board members who are there. So ñoom Sehu ñu ngi fi Sehu is there, Omar Ba is there, Jenon Khan is here, suñ honorable, the right honorable Omar Jame is there. So naka ki Mohamed Suare also is there. So suma doom bi moom dafa bëgg a dem si park bi. Okay, more friends are me. All right. So xaaral ma bàyyi leen, but we'll again link up. I hope that more donations will come in, more support will come in. So ku bëgg a donate also to the stuff lu ñoo nekk di def the football clubs. So we will definitely open another page because bëgguñ football bi mu nekk suñ page bi all the time mu tax the most important yeneen important thing duñ ko mën a feature. So we will definitely open another welfare of Down syndrome another page for the football clubs that is across the regions in your EB. So there will be a page for it. So recommendations we don't mind, help we don't mind, budgeting for new budget for those games and for things that we want to do in terms of nutrition, in terms of you know hey ala suma doom bi de daf maa nekk di call léegi xaaral ma génn fi jërë leen jëf because suma doom bi wàcc na so foog ma wax ak moom. Thank you.